Hey guys, today I have something really exciting. I'm going to be talking with Trader Sam from Jungle Cruise. So excited to talk to Veronica Falcon and let's do it. Now, if this is your first time here, I'd love it if you take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more interviews like this one. Hey, Tessa from MamasGeeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. How are you?
I'm good, Tessa. How are you?
I'm so good. Thank you for taking the time today. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you. Thank you so much for doing this interview.
Seriously, congratulations on Jungle Cruise. It's so much fun. We absolutely loved it. The moment you put that hat on, I was like, yes, I love that. I'm so excited. So
thank you.
How did it feel to like step into this? Like, I mean, Trader Sam is like a very iconic role. So was it like exciting, nerve-wracking?
It was a little bit of everything. Yes, it was absolutely exciting, of course. A bit nerve-wracking, because these characters are so beloved, and Disney was doing a spin to the character by having a woman play the character. So you just want to honor it. You just want to do the best you can. You just want to honor the spirit of the character, and because you have so much respect, not only for the character, but for all the fans that love the character, and hopefully the ones that would get to know the character when they grow up, or because that's the thing with these movies. They're beautiful family films, and they stay forever, and then you watch it, and then you watch it with your nephew, and then with the son, and that's lovely to be part of that. And it's a great responsibility because you want to do good. There is no pressure in terms of, Disney, Dwayne, Emily, everybody, John, our director, were incredibly supportive. But the pressure comes from you wanting to do good, you wanting to honor the character. And it's a bit of all of that, but it was absolutely exciting to play it.
Oh, you did phenomenal. I was so excited and like I said, the hat came on and I was like, this is perfect. I love this so much. This is my Trader Sam. I love it. My girls loved. I have 2 daughters and they were like, yay, Trader Sam's a girl. I love this.
I love to hear that. How old they are?
They're 8 and 10.
Oh my God. Well, that's the biggest compliment. If girls love it, and if girls say it's great that she is a woman, that's fantastic. I think very, very wonderful.
Yeah, so they loved it. It was so exciting just to see. I think it was great, and I'm glad that you were able to do it. But you talked a little bit about Emily and Dwayne Johnson. They seem like it must have been just so much fun on set. Like, I feel like they're hilarious in real life.
They are. They are exactly what you see is what you get with them. They're both incredibly funny. They had that relationship on set also with Jack. They were always joking, and they started shooting the movie probably like a month and a half before I jumped in. So they already had that relationship. So I was like the new one there. It was just like fun to watch them, because they have that relationship. And the amazing thing is that even though they're laughing all the time and they're joking, they are very serious about what they're doing, and they know their stuff, and they're kind to everybody, and they're very present on the scene, and they were very welcoming and generous to me. And I mean, it was a greatest experience, to work with someone like Emily. She's such a phenomenal actor. She comes absolutely prepared on set, same as Dwayne, same as Jack. You're talking that these actors are there not only because they're great actors, they're also incredible in terms of discipline, commitment to what they do, professionalism, and they're also kind people. They're humble, they're kind, and I think that shows, and that's why people connect so well with them.
Yeah, I love their chemistry in this. All of you, really. It's just so much fun to watch because you're like laughing, but then at the same time, you're like, there's these crazy action scenes going on. It's got everything. That's what I enjoyed so much about Jungle Cruise is I feel like there's a little bit of something for everyone in this. But yeah, I know it's nice to know that they're nice people because they always say, don't meet your heroes, and they seem incredible.
They are, with Dwayne, what you see is what you get. It really is. Like he's just kind, and he's very present, and he's very aware of the power of being grateful. He's always grateful. it's amazing because he works nonstop. I think he's one of the hardest men, working men in entertainment. He does everything because he has his brands and he has the movies and he produces and he supports new talent and he does all these things. I have no idea how he does that and still get to go to the gym to look like that. Like I barely have time to go to the gym, and I don't do anything really compared to what he does. And he has time for that. And then you would think, well, he's probably going to be rushed and not talk to anybody on set. No, he would come and he would say, sometimes he would be talking with a grip or sometimes with another actor. And of course, all the time making jokes with Emily. So yeah, what you see is what you get.
Oh, I love that. Now, how did you get involved in Jungle Cruise?
Well, I got incredibly lucky because I was invited to audition by Mary Berneau, our casting director, and through my agent. So that's the usual way. And I did one audition, and then I thought, well, I would be incredibly lucky to be able to play a character like that. At this point, Disney was still seeing men and women for the role. I didn't know that. I knew they were just casting because you don't get to know all these things until later. I even heard of a very good dear friend of mine from Mexico, a phenomenal actor that also auditioned for the role, and he's a man. So that was funny. And then it probably passed between a month, 2 months maybe. They already had started the to shoot in Hawaii when I got word from my manager and my agent, and they were like, the director wants to talk to you. I was in Barcelona having a holiday with my son, and funny enough, Jaume is from Barcelona. So we started talking. We had like half an hour conversation talking about the character and all that. And then 2 days later, they told me I got the role. And I still got time to finish my holiday, which was fantastic. And then I arrived to Atlanta and I knew, it was big. I didn't know it was this big.
Yeah.
So that was a shock, like I come in and I go and I see Paco Delgado, our costume designer, is the first person I met on set because they had to do my fitting. And I walked and there was like this long, warehouse where a lot of people were working in costumes and all the Pucamichuna costumes, with the feathers and everything. It was just fascinating to see so many artists working in these costumes. And that's when I kind of realized, okay, this is very big. This is going to be huge. And then I met Paco, and he was the loveliest man. He had all these beautiful designs for the character. And it really was, I couldn't believe that I was standing there and that I was going to be able to wear those costumes and play that character. And from then on, it was just, the tagline for the movie is the adventure of a lifetime. I think this is kind of like my own adventure of my lifetime.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, well, like I said, you were absolutely incredible in this movie. And I love, like you, I was going to ask about the scale of this because it feels like it must have been absolutely massive.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I'm like looking and watching all the sets, like this must have been just an insane set to be a part of. So
Yeah, it was like everything, but everything was done. I remember the first time I got to see the throne where Trader Sam sits. So someone came and is like, Veronica, they need you because they want to try that throne. And I'm like, they want to what? They want to try the throne. I say, how do you try a throne? I couldn't understand a little bit, not because of the English, but I was like, well, it's a throne. You just sit, like how much. But Disney is so precise about everything they do. You really have to see that the costume wasn't not, getting entangled. And then the whole thing was, everybody was going to look at it the way it was intended to. And then the throne moves, So I felt kind of like in a Disney ride because it literally moved. So I remember that first time when I sat on that throne and I was wearing my, my pants and my t-shirt and whatever. It really felt, oh my God, this is, you really have to do good. You really have to work to the best of your ability because this is Disney. This is a beautiful, it was almost magical, like really, it sounds incredibly corny, but it's true. It felt like a very magical, a very beautiful moment.
Oh, I love that. Now, Dwayne Johnson had tweeted about having possibly a sequel meeting. So if there is a sequel, is it something you would be interested in coming back for?
What do you think? Of course. Like, I would love to. If they would invite me to do a sequel, I would be jumping up and down. I would love to. I would love to be part of this again. I would love to work with them again. It was an amazing experience the first time around. I can only imagine how incredible it will be a second time around. So if I'm getting invited, count me in, of course, Disney. And if not, I'm going to be the biggest fan applauding them because this movie was made with a lot of heart. And just to be part of it, whether I get to be in a second one, if they invite me or not, it's been a gift. So I'm glad to hear that.
Well, fingers crossed that we'll get some more Trader Sam in the sequel. Now, you do have another movie that's coming to TIFF, right? The Starling. And I'm actually attending TIFF this year, so I'm really excited. So can you tell me a little bit about that movie?
Well, it's Ted Malfi, the director. He's fantastic. He's a fantastic director. He directed The Help. And Melissa McCarthy is a star. And Melissa is a phenomenal actor. She's more known for her comedic roles, but we all know she's a fantastic dramatic actor as well. The Starling is a beautiful story. I honestly have a very, very, very tiny part in it, but I'm just so proud to be part of that movie because it's just a beautiful story. And I auditioned for several roles, and at the end, director was like, "No, we're gonna do this," and I got offered a very tiny one, and that was good, because I was able to be part of the movie, and I think everybody's gonna love Melissa on this role.
I'm excited to check it out. So
Yeah,
I'll definitely be checking it out. Well, thank you so much for your time today. I really super appreciate it. Again, Trader Sam, an iconic role, and you did such a good job filling those shoes. Absolutely love it. And I hope everyone sees Jungle Cruise if they haven't already. We already bought it on Disney Plus.
I hope they can. They can see it, like in the theaters and in their home with their families if they cannot go out or whatever. Disney is bringing it both ways, and I hope they enjoy it and they laugh and they have a joyous time because we certainly need to be with family and to be happy and to smile a lot right now, and hopefully to laugh. So thank you so much for this interview.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time, Veronica. Bye-bye. Thank you so much to all of my monetary supporters, my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons. If you haven't joined yet, please consider doing so. We have some really awesome perks, including a monthly Zoom meeting where we get to talk face to face. Thank you again to everyone who supports me.